off of the MasterCard buoy. He's going to go to the inside. Jimmy Wilson is on the outside left side of your screen.
As we can see him now going off, a couple of the other riders from fourth, fifth, and splitting off to the inside. Jimmy Wilson sticking to the outside. His trademark white suit.
Now Mr.
Clean.
You know who I haven't seen up there is Mao Sato.
Mao Sato, the 66 machine. That's right.
Yeah, and I mean, because
he's writing another number now.
Right now you got Wilson, Biernow, Redder, Wildeboer, and the Samurai Toshi. And there is your race leader, originally from Hebron, Ohio, now making his home in Port St. Lucie. And look at this. Kevin Redder has moved up into second place.
Kevin Redder, of course, riding on that GP custom boat there for sure. It's so awesome to see.
So Redder out for a little redemption here in his home continent.
As we go back up front with Jimmy Wilson on 300 Hyperion, factory Kawasaki. Now I'm trying to remember Jimmy's wetsuit. It's his own contract with the wetsuits. But oh, look at this. He's got some close company back there. I'll tell you, that 40 Anthony Bruneau, we're really trying to dial him in. Anthony on one of those Pro Force 3.0s.
The one thing that I noticed that's different here than what we've seen in Osaka City. Osaka City, I believe we had 24 racers.
The Japanese definitely showed up for that one.
Yeah, here we only got 10 racers. So everybody's going into the main after this first moto. Everybody's going to get some points, which should make it interesting. Wilson comes in, the points leader, after a huge win at the Osaka City Grand Prix. And Redder is going to try to make that inside work for him.
I think so. We're trying to figure out if he's on the Commander.
And you can see Redder right there trying to reel in Jimmy Wilson, your race leader. Wilson's been racing a lot already in 2025, been going to a lot of the events over there in the United States. Racing all over the southeastern United States. And there's 81. Third place is Ryder Wildeboer, who's moved up into that third spot, and that's going to put Biernow back in fourth.
I'm seeing Junacoma's chiming in, saying go Toshi and go Mao Sato, Mao. Very good. When I look back there, of course, he's on borrowed property. Normally Triple Eights is his number. He's riding the 81 right now.
Exactly. But you got Lucy Gadsby saying the XBJ Commander.
That's what I thought.
That's what I believe. That's what I thought. Redder was riding. I'm going to talk to him in Osaka City, Japan. Webster was over there.
Yep.
And we were all hanging out. And yeah, that's. Redder making that Commander work for him right now. Currently second place to the Hyperion from Kawasaki and Jimmy Wilson.
All these, I mean, whether it's Commander, Fast Power Sports, Pro Force, Hyperion, they are all incredibly awesome custom race skis.
Oh, yeah.
They're all running, of course, a Kawasaki 1500. I know Chris Hagas has been working with some Sea-Doo motors, so we'll see how that goes.
Kevin Redder is still in second place.
He's on that XBJ.
Again, edged out in an LCQ. Not able to make the first race,
Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, Kevin riding the Commander built XBJ.
So we're taking a look at our leader again, Jimmy Wilson. It comes from an amazing family. I'm sure his father, Mike, is watching it at home. His mother, Christine, is here with him this weekend. And, I talked to him last night about, how much it means to him to have his family support him throughout all these years. And, his family used to race, too. Both Mike and Christine used to race X2s.
I love the story you told me about Christine and where Jimmy's first race was.
Yeah, Jimmy's first race was my first race, and Christina was pregnant with Jimmy at a little pond in Canal Fulton, Ohio called Clay's Park.
So he rode a jet ski before he even was born.
That's it. Mama was riding pregnant. Maybe that's what happened to him. And Redder still right there with Wilson. Not letting him out of his gun sights, as you can see him working their way around the horseshoe right down here on the bottom right-hand side of our track. Still got Wildeboer on boat number 81 in the third spot. And, boy, I'll tell you, he has really come a long way in a short time. But then again, training with, Clipper and everybody there in Lake Havasu, I know that he spends a lot of time at Bonnie Beach. And, we talk about, you can be strong, you can have a good boat, but you really need to be on the boat. You need to turn those laps in, and that's what makes you a better rider, and that's why Ryder is such a good racer. And
Ryder making the switch this year to Commander Industries, a new team with Steve Webster. And I got to say that, no matter what that kid rides, he's talented on. It's just gets more opportunities opened up for him on that, so it's good to see.
And that was the one thing I like to see. When the camera was panned out, you've seen 5 riders, and they were all that close. A lot of times you'll see the riders, just kind of run away with it, but not here in this pro class.
And like I said, every one of these boats out there are pretty much, I'm going to not say they're identical styles, but identical in the way they are close to handling and the power. It's the rider it comes down to.
And Wilson, Wilson negotiating his way through that outside split. Still your race leader. Redder again went to the inside. It's going to be close as they come out. And drag race down the front straightaway, and it's going to be Wilson coming from that outside, but it looks like Redder seems to close on him. He closes on him a little bit, and then once Jimmy is able to get on the gas on him straightaways, he walks Redder just a little bit.
A little bit, that's right. The Austrian rider, I'll tell you, the 90 is a long-time proven pro, but Jimmy's been around, I think, almost as long. Jimmy, of course, did well, of course, back in the APBA Tour days, the Pro Watercraft Cross Tour and everything.
We haven't seen the T4 yet, Tanawin Moli. We just seen that.
T4, right? T4, I believe. Tanawin? Yeah, Tanawin, yeah.
And boat number 40, Birnal, still in the 4th spot. Boat number 37, the Samurai Toshi out of Japan, Toshi Ohara, still in that 5th position. So again, Wilson, Redder, Wildeboer, Birnal, and Ohara 1 through 5 right now.
I got Grant Busby saying go Ryder Wildeboer. We got China Moli, the Tanawin T4 Thailand, and another T4 down there too. A lot of fans of these racers.
Oh, yeah. Well, and it's fair enough to say that these racers deserve the fans. They really put their heart and soul into racing. As here we go. And again, you can see how Redder kind of tightens it up, and then Jimmy gooses that throttle on that Hyperion, and
Jimmy looks really relaxed coming right there. It's like, okay, I'll just give him more power. He never looks rushed.
Yeah.
That's an important. Never in a panic mode. Very calm, cool, collected cat. And Kevin Redder are the same.
And you can see your top 2 leaders as they work on to the right-hand side of the track. A little separation between them and 3rd place. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, all in the picture right now. And that is Wildeboer, Birnal, and Ohara. And there's Birnal right there. Anthony Birnal, boat number 40.
Well, at this point, Jimmy doesn't have to prove himself. He took Osaka. Unfortunately, like you mentioned earlier, losing to Ryder Wildeboer in the LCQ, he's got to prove himself again. Even though we don't think he has to prove himself, but in his head, to himself, he's got to do it.
He couldn't get off in that qualifier in Osaka City, Japan, and that's what hurt him. He went to the LCQ, and then you had a couple of other great riders. I believe Mao Sato was one of those riders that beat him. Him and Ryder Wildeboer got the top 2 spots from the LCQ. And when you got riders like Wildeboer and Sato, in an LCQ, so one of the good ones got to go. And unfortunately, it wasn't Redder's day, as Wildeboer was able to catch him on that final buoy of the final split of the final lap in the LCQ in Osaka City.
And I have a saying, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. Redder, look at this, it's insane battles going on.
And Wildeboer's got company now too. As you see, Wilson and Redder in the picture right now. But look at this battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's panning back here. Look how close they are. There's Wildeboer, and there is Birnau on the on the number 40.
And Toshi not far behind.
And Toshi's right there, too. So you're watching third and fourth. And there's Toshi, third, fourth, and fifth, all in the picture right now.
I hear Toshi's got a katana sword on there.
How do you get it on the plane?
Slicing his way through the pack.
Yeah. Anthony Beer now still in fourth place. And here comes Toshi. Toshi knocking at his door.
Force running the Pro Force 3.0s.
They get ready to go down the back straightaway. And there is one of our star boys. You can see Toshi trying to stay on the outside, trying to stay clear of the pump wash.
Trying to sweep around. He's going to cut across, go inside.
Yeah, and he has
cross up again. Oh, switches to the outside.
Yeah. Toshi looks like he went to the outside, had to cross over that wake, though. Hopefully didn't lose that much time.
And look at Anthony Burnout. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. I think we have a pass coming around here.
And look at this drag race. Look at this.
Oh!
Redder right there, side by side, rail to rail with Jimmy Wilson. So Redder trying to fight his way back in this one. And there is your battle for third coming down the front straightaway. And that's what you hear the crowd in the background. Unfortunately, we don't have it here on our screen. So we can hear them out there, but there was a big battle for third place. As Wilson right now can feel the heat. Let's take a look here. As you see Redder come out, Wilson coming from the outside. Redder had the lead there for just a moment, and then Wilson able to get in front of him and then close that door as they had to head out into the horseshoe.
I'm going to say Wilson had the momentum at that point. Redder knows, but look at the gap all of a sudden. It's incredible, the split off here. Redder really liking the inside. Jimmy knows. Will Jimmy switch it up here?
Okay, well, they're heading to the MasterCard buoy, and we are in white flag conditions. As Wilson will go to the outside, Redder will go to the inside. Wilson just got to hold on to it for about 6 more buoys. And Redder trying to, normally Wilson would probably go to the inside most times, so maybe there is something going on the inside there that we don't know about.
Oh, it looked a little rough there all of a sudden, a little bounce for Redder. Trying to push through it.
And Redder getting ready to exit
come around. Wilson making the turn.
Wilson, here comes Redder. Redder looks like he might have it. And Kevin Redder steals it away.
Oh, my goodness. Wilson going to come across in second. And Wilson, a great competitor. Thumbs up. You'd love to see the sportsmanship like that.
Yeah.
Now the question is, why to Wildeboer? Another drag race.
Yeah, I think Wildeboer got So again, it looked like there was some position changing back there at third and fourth. It looked like Wildeboer on boat number 81 had come in after Toshi Ohara, but I wasn't sure if Beernell got there because, again, we're watching a TV screen here. We're not watching the live race right outside our tent. But congratulations to Kevin Redder, who ends up stealing the win from Jimmy Wilson. Dave's going to go down there. He's going to find the winners. And while Dave's trying to find those winners, we'd like to say a very special thanks to the O2R Jet Club that is hosting today's event, Tamanu Prampal Foundation. Also, a special thanks to the National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand, Thai Airways, Freedom Racing, Jet Tribe. And again, taking a look here exactly how this happened. And look at this finish right here. You can see Redder coming from the inside, just steals that line away. Jimmy would have had to drive if they would have went all the way down that front straightaway. But we always say, take that inside on the last lap. And Kevin Redder, he knows that. And Jimmy's probably a little beside himself right now, but gives him the thumbs up, and that's what racing's all about. You can see, again, just stole it away from him. And Kevin Redder is coming off of the boat right now, and you can see the smile underneath the helmet there. He is super stoked, and all of his teammates giving him the congratulations. Let's go down to Dave and talk to Kevin Redder.
start, so I came out third or fourth from the start. Already had a little intense moment with Ryder there, and then just tried to pace myself. And I know it's a long motor. It's 17 minutes plus 1 lap, so I knew I had to play the long game, and I tried, and never gave up, and in the end it paid off.
And that inside split, you used it a couple times. You were so close. Did you know the next time you would have it?
No. I thought it once, I thought it twice, and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stick to the plan, try to go for it, and it's so tight in the inside split, so we're just jumping from one corner to the other. I tried to be as smooth as possible.
Well, it paid off there for sure. Kevin Redder, the winner for motor number 1. Redemption is his name right now. We're going to go back to you in the booth, Mike, as Kevin celebrates here at the line.
Well, congratulations, Kevin Redder, and thanks, Dave. Coming up next, we've got the Pro Runabout GP class down online. Boy, oh boy, holy horsepower, Batman. We got Mohammed Albaz out of Kuwait City, Kuwait. He'll be on boat number 38. Boat number 911 is Florian Bardot out of France. Out of Kuwait, the current points leader, Mohammed Berbea out of Kuwait. Out of Great Britain, we got James Bushell on 158. Boat number 5, Georgi Kaja out of Hungary. Tamara Matsumoto out of Japan. Boat number 4 is Francois Midori out of France. Kenta Oku out of Japan on boat number 18. 25 is Toshiko Sano out of Japan, and 71 out of Estonia, Madia Simon. And rounding out your field on boat number 2 out of Japan, that is Mitsuyuki Umibi. So that rounds out your field competitors here in the Pro Runabout Grand Prix, and this will be the final race before we take a lunch break to feed the staff. We'll come back, I believe, right around 2 o'clock with the Pro Freestyle competition. While they're waiting to get started there, we'll go over the afternoon schedule for everybody at 2 o'clock local time here in Belgium. We'll start off with Pro Freestyle about 2:20. We're going to have a Pro-Am Ski Stock. Then we'll go to the Pro-Am Runabout Stock, Pro-Am Women's Ski GP, Pro Sport GP, Pro 1100 Open, Pro Runabout GP, Pro Ski GP, and Endurance Open will be the final race of the day. Well, he took off down online, but the dreaded red is coming back, so they'll bring him back to the line, repack, restack, re-rack, and restart this one all over again. And you can see the crowd starting to build here. And this is only moto number 1 for the Pro Runabout Grand Prix.
Wow. That was an incredible pro ski race, Mike, I got to say.
Yeah, you know, it's you got to feel for Jimmy a little bit,
yeah.
But you know, I mean, we always say you got to take that inside on the last lap, you know. And I know Redder, he could have stole Redder's line away on that last lap by taking that inside. Well, and I don't know. I'm not.
I woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A 2. You can't be disappointed with the 2. You know, Jimmy knows what he's got to do, and I think he's a smart guy. Yeah, he's a smart guy. He knows what he has to do to put Kawasaki on top of the box. And taking a look there at James Bushell. We didn't see James in Osaka City, Japan, but we seen him in Thailand last year. He looked really good in Thailand. And he's sponsored by the 158 Performance Team. And I see Skinny Mo out there on boat number 66, Berbea. He was the winner in Osaka City, Japan. Mohammed Albaz was second. Georgi Kaza was third in Osaka City. So once again, Mohammed Berbea, a 3-time World Series champion, 2019, 2021, and 2024, and the most recent winner at the 2025 Osaka Grand Prix. Mohammed Albaz, a 3-time consecutive World Cup champion, 2022, 2023, and 2024. And Georgi Kaza, the 2024 runner-up on boat number 5 out of Hungary, Francois Midori, one of the top French riders, winner in the Endurance Open class, and a perennial rival to the 2 Kuwait sensations.
Well, they just showed a replay on that, Mike. They're showing the 33 there, getting that big jump there. So he's going to be the rider that's going to be penalized.
That's Tamura Masamitsu. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Let's try third time's a charm, right, Dave?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so here we go. Our third restart. Mohammed Al-Baz, got to be one of the favorites. Mohammed Berbea, a winner in 2024.
We got creepers.
Yeah, you know, the Kuwaitis, you know, James Bushell can always be right there. And Berbea getting a good start on the outside. Number 33 again called for the jump.
Holy horsepower, Batman.
Yeah, nothing but jet spray in turn number 1. That's Mohammed Al-Baz, boat number 38, who takes a look behind him, and he is leading on that inside split. Al-Baz, again, out of Kuwait City, Kuwait, sponsored by the Kuwait Finance Center. And, man, I'll tell you what, he's just dancing around those buoys there. On the outside, oh, it's his teammate. How about that?
Yeah, that's right, Mohammed Bey. Skinny Mo is what they like to call him there, the Red Bull rider, a very highly decorated, a colonel, I believe, in the Kuwaiti Army.
Oh,
look at that. And Skinny Mo actually backed off.
He ended up backing off. They were side by side coming down that front straightaway. Blistering speed. I'm going to say had to be over 90 miles per hour down the front straightaway.
Every bit of 90, Mike.
Skinny Mo takes a look behind him, currently sitting in second place. But you know what? He sat in second. That's Georgi Kaza right behind Skinny Mo out of Hungary. And there's a good look at Kaja right there, currently sitting in that third place position.
And of course, Kaja, you know, designs and builds all his own boats there too, as you know, so that's an incredibly talented man.
And James Bushell, boat number 158 on the 158 performance boat, currently sitting in that fourth place position. So you got a pair of Kuwaitis up in front. And then you've got Hungary in third and Great Britain in fourth so far here in the Pro Runabout GP class.
Now you got to wonder now if Al-Baz could be reeled in by Mohammed when you let somebody get that big of a lead there. But it's going to be a lot. We're going to see some lap traffic into this one.
I see Midori now entering the inside split section. I believe that's Midori that's probably in that fifth place position right behind Bushell. But it's the Mohammed Al-Baz show and the Mohammed Berbea show. Team Kuwait running 1 and 2, and you see them both go down the front straightaway. And here comes third place Kaja from that inside split, easy to pick out. With
man, that boat is glued to the water, Mike.
And Kaja onto the right-hand side of the track, trying to reel in the Kuwaitis. And there is Bushell, boat number 158. I'm sure if Bushell was up here, he'd want to say hello to the Shortland clan. yeah. Harry and Macy, who are probably watching on from back home. And meanwhile, looks like we got
Midori there in the fifth place, Mike. Sorry.
Meanwhile, we got a rider down there that is getting pulled through the middle of the track, and it looks to be boat number 18 out of Japan, Kenta Oku. Is coming in on the gaff, and that's one thing about these GP boats is, you know, they are wound tight, and they're made to run for so many laps, and, you know, here with the GP class, anything could happen. You know, they're always trying to tighten it up and get as much as they possibly can out of these boats.
As we go back up front, Mohammed Al-Baz, the 38 machine out of Kuwait. And I'll tell you, he is on the move for sure. Let's try to see the interval behind Mohammed Al-Baz, Mohammed Berbea.
And still Berbea still in second, and Kaja in third, Bushell in fourth. As they head over onto the right-hand side of the track, and that's Berbea right there. Skinny Mo currently sitting in that second place position on the Red Bull boat. Georgi still in the third spot. Georgi, a gym owner back in Hungary. Again, made that special seat that they came out with several years ago at the IJSK World Finals, where it puts them like down in the hole a little bit further, and kind of like riding a go-kart out there as compared to a jet ski. So his center of gravity is much lower than a lot of folks out there.
And that's used on these runabouts here, of course, especially in the turns. It also helps you with the incredible G-forces. They're pulling at least 4 to 5 Gs in some of these corners.
Yeah, these runabout GP boats are just so fast. And, you know, conditions started to chop up a little bit. But, you know, on those first couple laps when it wasn't as choppy, and you've seen Berbea and Al-Baz going down that front straightaway, and You know, Berbea had to actually come out of the throttle because Albaz was not.
No, I know. Albaz was not going to lift.
Hey, you know, and that's your teammate. You know, settle in, take a second. You know what you got to do.
Also knowing he's got 4 motos.
So again, we will be taking a lunch break after the Pro Runabout Grand Prix here. We'll come back, I believe, right around 2 o'clock for the start of our Pro Freestyle show. And that's Mohamed Albaz, your race leader here in Belgium for round number 2 of the World Grand Prix 1 WaterJet World Series, round number 2.
As we can see, you're talking about how close they are, right behind Yorgi. He's got a lot of company there to see Francois Midori, the 5th place rider. But it's the 2 Mohameds, Mohamed squared, 1 and 2, Albaz and Berbier.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Kuwait has, they've excelled over the last several years. You know, they've been coming out to the World Finals out in Lake Havasu, and it just seems like they get better and better every year. And between those two right there, they probably got close to 50 titles.
I was going to say, I believe Skinny Mo's now 26 world titles.
Yeah,
that's insane to think.
Yeah, and Albaz got several as well.
Yes.
As your race leaders are coming down the front straightaway. There's Albaz. There we go. That's your battle for 3rd place right there. Yorgi Kaza is starting to catch Skinny Mo right now.
Yeah, Yorgi really trying to do a lot of good work here.
And Kaja getting out the broom. He's going to sweep hard, trying to stay to the outside. And you can see Kaja trying to stay out of the whitewater, and Berbea looks over his shoulder. He's going to find Kaja right there. Kaja ain't going anywhere. All over Skinny Mo like a bad rash. In 4th place, James Bushel's right there with Kaja.
Now you're going to wonder when it comes down to the splits if Kaja's been liking that inside. Skinny Mo likes the outside. What is James Bushel? He's going to follow Kaja. Kaja came so close to the 66 Mohamed. That's just insane. We're going to see how it's going to play out, but they're going to have to figure this out for sure.
Well, you had 2, 3, and 4 all just coming off the MasterCard buoy. It looks like Kaja, I believe, went to the outside. Nope. No, that's Skinny Mo that went to the outside. But I thought Bushel went to the inside there. We'll have to take a look as we pan back out. There's Kaja there. And there is Skinny Mo and Albaz. You can see 1, 2, 3, and 4 all starting to bunch up right there.
Yeah, definitely. He's worrying about what's in front of him, but he's also worrying. They're breathing down his neck and the back. Kaja's come so close. He knows when he's going by to that front straight, he can see him coming off that inside split.
Well, I'm wondering if that's a back marker in front of Albaz right there, because you see, I believe that was Albaz, or there might be a back marker between 1st and 2nd right now. All right, taking a look back out to your race leaders. It's Albaz, followed by Skinny Mo, who is still holding on to that 2nd place position. Again, taking a win in Thailand last year and taking the overall world title. And I'm sure that's one he don't want to give up. He also took the Osaka City
that's right.
Grand Prix here just about a month and a half ago. And you can see Skinny Mo right there working his way through that inside split. Just cranking down on those bars. Again, you talk about those G's, and look at this. Kaja able to get past him. He steals the line away. Did you see that? He was stealing that line away, making him cross over his wake right there.
And that's the crazy thing, because Kaja was going to the inside. Mohamed went to the inside. Kaja changed up to the outside and got the pass. Mohamed's going, man, maybe the outside is faster.
Wow.
You rethink these things.
Nice move there by Yorgi Kaja, moving up into 2nd. Albaz in front of him. Then you got Skinny Mo, and I believe James Bushel is still back there in that 4th place position on the 158 Performance Sea-Doo. And let's take a look at that pass right there. And look at this Skinny Mo coming from that inside. Look at Kaja, has the drive coming from that outside, steals the line away, makes him cross over his wake, and then pushes him wide.
Yeah, you can see Mohammed was bouncing just a little bit. Kaja looked like that thing was just glued to the water and had the momentum. Back to our leader up front, Mohammed Al-Baz, out of Kuwait there.
Yeah, Kaja saying, I'm your Huckleberry. As we take a look at Kaja on screen right now, boat number 5, working his way, and look at this. He comes up and shows Al-Baz a keel right now.
Yeah, he definitely shows. He said, I can match your speed. He's going to turn that pressure up.
Well, Al-Baz giving Georgie a little bit of what Georgie gave Skinny Mo that last lap. He made him cross over his wake and did that quick little turn with the bars, so he caught a little wake there, and that gave Al-Baz just a little bit of breathing room as they made the trip into the horseshoe.
So in the running order now, still Al-Baz up front there. Kaja in that second place, and Mama Brie in the third right now. I can see Kaja, a man on the mission. All right, here we go. Back to the splits, Mike.
What do you think? You think Kaja going to take that outside because it worked for him, or do you think Al-Baz is going to steal the outside, Kaja go to the inside?
I think Al-Baz going outside.
Okay, so Al-Baz to the outside. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, Kaja to the inside. Again,
Kaja's a smart rider.
Yeah, we are, I believe, over halfway with this one right here. And there's Al-Baz, your race leader, left-hand side of the track, blue buoys. That is the outside split as we view it here from the WATERJET Club.
I believe Pro Ski was, 17 minutes plus?
Whoa, and it looked like he dove the nose right there, but was able to come right through it. And look at this. Still comes out right there. And those are your top 2 down the front straightaway, that semi-front straightaway, into the horseshoe. Kaja is still about 2 seconds off the pace. Skinny Mo back there in third. 1 and 2 separating just a little bit. Now Bushel looking to take advantage of Skinny Mo right now.
Yeah, he's definitely on his back porch right now, Skinny Mo. Hold on to that third position. But look at this. Midori, Francois Midori, the number 4, the rider from France, is all over the Kuwaiti rider.
Yeah, it looks like Midori was able to get past Bushel. And Midori moving up into that 4th place. He's proved that he can race in the endurance class, so endurance is not going to be a problem for Francois Midori.
That's for sure. Being in shape is not his issue.
So this is your battle for third that we're watching on the screen right now as we head to the MasterCard buoy. Skinny Mo going to go to the outside, Midori to the inside. And let's see if Midori's got anything for Berbea. There is Al-Baz on screen right now. He is working his way through that outside split.
And pushing those buoys out of his way, too. Watching Kaja now, second place.
And
Hungarian rider.
Kaja on the inside.
Oh, boy, Mike.
This is your battle for first, and here we go. Kaja going to come out, going to try to steal the line away, and Georgie Kaza side by side with Al-Baz.
Al-Baz got a lip there as Kaja takes the lead. Oh, my goodness.
And Kaja takes the lead. Georgie Kaja out of Hungary will take the lead here in the Pro Runabout Grand Prix. I'll tell you, these GP classes, I'm pulling my hair out of here. I ain't got much left.
I'll tell you, Kaja's always been a fast rider. But today, he is impressing the heck out of us.
You know, he's on his home continent. You know, he's probably got a lot of family here. You know, a lot of friends. You know, he's got something to prove. And, he's obviously got a lot of fans because we've seen a lot of them chime in here on the internet. So Al-Baz in second. Berbea in third. Midori in fourth. But your leader is Georgie Kaja. And you can see Berbea with the goggles around the wrist. I'm not sure if he's got a mechanical issue.
Oh, heartbreaking.
And he was your winner in Osaka City, 158 bushel. With man, I'll tell you, these boats, these GP boats, man.
Well, attrition, a word it's overly used in motorsports, but so true.
And Kaja. Right now, since he got past Al-Baz, you can see the lead that he has amassed over Al-Baz already. Once Kaja got out in front, he's got nothing but clean water out in front of him. So it's Kaja, Al-Baz, and I believe it's going to be Midori, who is actually in third. Seeing Berbea second place there, but Berbea, I believe, is out.
Yes, he is. When you're strapping your goggles on your arm, there's something wrong.
Yeah, especially when you haven't seen the white flag yet.
I think
There's
Francois
Midori still
Midori's
in
in
third. We're looking at this, I believe, is fourth place coming around that buoy right now. And
Wait for it.
Yeah.
We're trying to identify.
So, yeah, that's fourth place headed up toward the MasterCard buoy right now on the top left-hand side of the track. Fourth place going to make the turn, come back into the closed course, but it's all that guy right there, Georgi Kaza on the nickel. Speed Racer, that was my favorite number.
Yes, that's for sure. Definitely the guy. You see Kaja racing on the side. Definitely making his own holes and happening. Look at this. Lap riders problems and our leader coming across as we see him get through the lap traffic, no problem.
Yeah, I imagine the white flag's going to be coming out here in the next lap or two. So this one almost done. Georgi Kaja, his boat's holding together. He's holding together. And now the mental focus comes in.
All right, Mohamed Abbas definitely slipping back here. Still within sight.
By the way, I'd like to say good morning to Rick Powell, who's watching on from Lake Havasu City. How you doing, Ricky?
Hey, Rick.
Georgi Kaja, who started in, I believe, fourth, has worked his way up to first place here. Abbas was your leader for most of the race. Second place now, Midori.
So Abbas going backward. What happened to Abbas? Where's he at? Did he break?
Okay, well, yeah, Abbas is probably off the pace just a little bit as we head into the latter stages of this one right here. And there is your race leader, Georgi Kaja, out of Budapest, Hungary.
Well, I know Kaza could feel for him because he's been there before on that one.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen that many times for him.
You know, sometimes it's your day and sometimes it's your not. You know, I mean, it's this is only moto number one. 4 motos here in the Pro Runabout Grand Prix. We're going to see the Pro Runabout GP again right around 4 o'clock. For those of you listening in on the live stream, tune in right around 4 o'clock. And if you're a Pro Runabout GP fan, that's when we're just about scheduled to go for that. And 4:30, the Pro Ski Grand Prix. And right around 5 o'clock, the Endurance Open, which will be the final event of the day. But we'll be coming back after the break with Pro Freestyle as we come to the latter stages here of our Pro Runabout GP, and it has been full of drama.
So looking at the time back on the West Coast, California. Rick, you're up watching us at 4:20 in the morning. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate that.
And there is Kaja and Midori. That's your battle for first and second right here. Midori, once again, going to go to the inside. Kaja going to the outside. Kaja easy to pick out with the yellow water. Well, he's probably got a dry suit on. That looks like a dry suit. Doesn't look like a wetsuit.
Yeah, you're right, I believe, on that one, because it is cold in that water.
Yeah, there's Midori working his way through the greens on the inside. And Midori doing everything he can to put that number 4 on the top of the box. And we were talking about that yesterday during the endurance. Boy, white flag is out, 1 lap to go. Kaja right there, but Midori closing.
Yeah, Midori's not giving up for sure. He's on his tail as he watches working around. He's going to be doing those split-offs here. Goes in the split course. As we look a little bit deeper in the field, just trying to see if we can identify some riders. We've had a lot of attrition. Of course, now we've lost Mohamed Brie. We lost Mohamed Albaz. We lost James Bushel. We lost the Japanese rider. There he is. Okay.
Albaz is in third place.
So he didn't break. We saw Tamura Matsumoto out the 33. He was early on. So I think we've lost 4 boats now, the GP.
Yes, we lost Bushel. We lost Berbea. We lost Kenta Uko early on in the race. And once again, your leader's going to split sides of the track. Again, we're under white flag racing. So only a split section to go. And Georgi Kaja is on the outside split right now. Only a couple more buoys to negotiate. What's he got for us? Can he hold on? Midori right there. Again, it looks like the boat's working Midori, just like in that endurance class, but obviously he can hold on to it.
But the boat's working.
Yeah, that's it. And Kaja going to take the win here in the Pro Runabout GP class. And he is followed in by Francois Midori out of France and Mohamed Albaz out of Kuwait. And those are your top 3 here in Moto number 1 of our Pro Runabout Grand Prix class. All right, Georgi Kaja, boat number 71, congratulating each other. That's Matthias Simon. And Kaja, again, out of Budapest, Hungary, taking the win. Came back in fine fashion. Started out in about 4th place. Had to work his way through the pack. Albaz hole-shotted just in front of Burbaya. But we'd like to say a very special thanks to all of our sponsors here: Kawasaki Ride House, Just Race Timing Systems, Just Racing, or Jet Tribe Racing Red, Freedom Racing, Thai Airways, Amazing Thailand, National Sports Development Fund. And folks, we'll be back at 2 o'clock with some freestyle.
Everyone has a dream destination that they wish to visit in their lifetime, where you can cross off your travel bucket list and becomes your unforgettable experience. Let your never-ending stories in Thailand inspire the world.
It's time for Thais to encourage each other. Forward the encouragement to make Thai people and Thailand stronger. Sports Authority of Thailand.
National Sport Development Funds. Presented by Freedom Racing.